Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Draymond Green's wife, Hazel Renee, expressed her support for those affected by the Los Angeles wildfires on Sunday. The television personality joined actor Tyler Perry, who criticized insurance companies on Instagram for abandoning victims impacted by the natural disaster. Perry, known for his $850 million net worth, highlighted the challenges faced by those in need of assistance. The actor-director shared a heartfelt post on Instagram on Sunday, highlighting the story of one of the millions affected by the Los Angeles wildfires. Perry expressed his frustration towards insurance companies, sharing this heartbreaking tale with his followers. Perry continued to express his frustration with insurance companies and extended his support and prayers to all those affected by the wildfires. Hazel Renee also dropped her 2 cents on the subject as she commented on Perry's post with a similar message. The anger expressed by the duo towards insurance companies stems from the decision to drop thousands of homeowners before the wildfires in Los Angeles. According to multiple reports from CBS, State Farm canceled around 1,600 policies in Pacific Palisades in July. Hazel Renee, known for her outspoken criticism of insurance companies' unethical practices, has been using her platform to spread awareness. On Sunday, the NBA wife extended a helping hand to families affected by the wildfires, explaining on Instagram how to responsibly donate and support those impacted by the disaster. Green shared a graphic from the Latinx Therapists Network that highlighted the proper way to word a GoFundMe campaign, ensuring it does not undermine the efforts of the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA. Along with the graphic, she included a message to help her followers understand how to phrase their donation requests appropriately. The Los Angeles wildfires have destroyed thousands of acres of property and displaced over 160,000 people from their homes. First responders are working tirelessly to extinguish the fire in the Californian city, which has been burning since Jan 9. In a fiery storm of social media fury and public outrage, Hazel Renee, wife of NBA star Draymond Green, has entered the fray of a heated controversy involving one of Hollywood's most powerful figures. The drama unfolded after an $850 million A-list actor took insurance companies to task for abandoning Los Angeles residents in the wake of devastating wildfires and other natural calamities. The fallout has been a spectacle of blame, fiery commentary, and a fight for justice that no one saw coming. Los Angeles, a city synonymous with glitz, glamour, and a high standard of living, has also become a hotspot for catastrophic wildfires, mudslides, and other extreme weather events that have plagued California in recent years. Entire neighborhoods of affluent and middle-income families alike have been reduced to ashes. Many homeowners, hopeful that the insurance policies they meticulously paid into for years would be their lifeline, have found themselves abandoned by the very institutions that promise protection. Enter the outspoken actor, known for his multi-million-dollar franchise films and philanthropy, who ignited a media frenzy after calling out insurance giants for turning their backs on victims in need, declaring their actions the definition of corporate betrayal. He didn't hold back in painting a bleak picture of what he described as the disgraceful abandonment of responsibility. Hazel Renee, never one to mince words, quickly took to her platform to amplify the message. Her response? A scathing rebuke that had the internet buzzing. Enough is enough. Hazel Renee began in a passionate, all-caps post shared with her 500,000 followers. These insurance companies are devastating families, leaving them broken and walking away without accountability. They are the definition of greed in its purest, nastiest form. It's downright criminal. As a mother, advocate, and prominent figure in her own right, Hazel's involvement turned up the temperature on an already simmering pot. Drawing parallels between the plights of everyday Angelenos and the broader systemic failures plaguing industries nationwide, she wrote, "This isn't just about LA. It's about a nation that continues to let corporations crush the vulnerable while they pad their profits." But what exactly led to this widespread outrage? And why are figures like Hazel Renee and her celebrity allies so enraged? The insurance debacle in California has reached boiling point as insurers, overwhelmed by the financial toll of repeated natural disasters, are increasingly pulling out of high-risk markets or drastically increasing premiums. Companies that once competed for customers in the sunny hills of Malibu or the densely populated neighborhoods of downtown LA are now declining to renew policies or slashing coverage for fire-related damage. For many homeowners, this means scrambling to find alternatives, often at exorbitant costs. For some, it's a financial death sentence. Hazel, who grew up witnessing firsthand how broken systems affect everyday families, highlighted the human toll with a deeply personal anecdote. Imagine spending years building a life, brick by brick, only to have it all taken from you, and then being told, "Sorry, you're on your own." I've seen mothers cry because their children had no home to return to. I've seen fathers lose everything, only to be buried in debt they never asked for. We need change. Critics have questioned whether public figures weighing in on issues like insurance abandonment are truly in touch with the struggles of the average citizen. However, Hazel's rebuttal was swift and cutting. Let's be clear. Wealth doesn't exempt anyone from injustice. My heart breaks for every family fighting to survive when the very institutions that took their trust and money turn a blind eye. We're speaking up because we can, and because it matters. She further emphasized that silence from influential voices is often what perpetuates inaction, stating, "Too many stay quiet, too afraid of rocking the boat." Well, guess what? This boat is sinking, and we all need to start bailing water before it's too late. The actor at the heart of this controversy, whose identity had initially been shrouded in speculation, is widely believed to be one of Hollywood's most bankable stars, someone whose net worth eclipses $850 million. His reputation as a vocal advocate for social justice and environmental issues has made him a polarizing figure. Critics accuse him of grandstanding, while supporters hail him as a beacon of accountability. In a statement that was both poignant and blistering, he lambasted insurance executives for their predatory practices. "They sell you a dream of safety and security," he declared, "only to abandon you when the nightmare comes true. These companies are making billions while leaving families in ruins. We're not asking for a handout. We're demanding they do their jobs." Both Hazel Renee and the Hollywood heavyweight are using their platforms to demand policy reforms. Among the proposed changes, stricter regulation on non-renewals. Insurers would need government approval before pulling coverage in high-risk zones. Mandatory risk-sharing pools to spread financial liability more evenly across insurers. Increased transparency for policyholders regarding what their coverage entails and potential limitations. Hazel concluded her passionate post with a pointed call to action. "We have to fight this together. Demand better from your representatives. Push for change. And hold these companies accountable. Our futures depend on it." The internet exploded with responses ranging from wholehearted agreement to cynical skepticism. Some applauded Hazel's courage in addressing systemic corruption, while others dismissed it as performative outrage. However, the general consensus was clear. People are frustrated, fed up, and desperate for change. "This isn't a celebrity issue. This is a human issue," one commenter wrote. "If people with money are getting screwed over, what hope do the rest of us have?" Another chimed in. "Props to Hazel and everyone speaking out. We need loud voices to break through the noise. Keep fighting."